inside which a very beautiful sister sitting. So you go in and see this nurse, you get little excited, so your blood pressure goes up. Because even if somebody touches you, it's called the alarm reaction, your blood pressure goes up. Mahatma Gandhi's blood pressure used to be 200 by 120. And who was not getting sleep? Sushila Nair, his doctor. But the old man never took any treatment. And he died of kidney disease, heart disease, blood disease, head disease, and all kinds of diseases. Did he? That would have spared, God say, his life if he had died of that. He didn't die. He lived to be killed. So this is what we do. That is what is called average becomes a normal. You get what is called false positive. Remember that? So if you know little statistics, for when you apply disease statistics to healthy people, you get on an average for every parameter checked by the doctor, 5 to 10% false positives. Now remember, now you go for a checkup in the hospital, TBS, your 500 parameters are checked at a given time. So for each parameter, 5% false positive. 500 parameters, 2,500 false positive. If 100 people go for a checkup, 2,500 patients come out. That is why they make you run on a heart day, they make you run on a healthy day, Bupa walk, etc., because you make people who have not walked at all, make them walk 5 miles on the first day. Their knee joint is going to get damaged and they get pain and they come to the hospital. So one bakrak has come. Now when they walk and somebody sees him walking with a little gasp, you better get a checkup, your heart may not be very good. So he comes there, he gets a block and he becomes an angioplasty candidate. So you think they do this walking only for your good? No, for their good. This is called disease mongering. In the good old days when this blood pressure first became a disease, do you know how? In Germany, some company made a chemical which lowered blood pressure. So how to sell it? So they had what's called a well-manned clinic, a beautiful ambulance, inside which a very beautiful sister sitting with a blood pressure apparatus, and this was parked outside the church on Sunday, outside the mall on weekdays, and outside the holiday season. And it says, come in and check up your blood pressure. So you go in and see this nurse, you get little excited, so your blood pressure goes up. No, I'm not joking, I'm seriously telling you, I'm making it little light-hearted, that's all. Because even if somebody touches you, it's called the alarm reaction, your blood pressure goes up. So when you look at this nurse, and then she ties that puch thing on your hand, and then chuk, and she says, oh, your blood pressure, then finished. Then you're permanently blood pressure, because the doctor says, you start taking tablet today. And next day if you go and the blood pressure is normal, they say, that's because of the tablet. If you leave it, it'll again go up and hit the roof. Nothing of the sort happens. But once labeled, this is called labeling. You are permanently labeled. So don't you spoil your health. Ask yourself whether you're healthy and don't ask the doctor. If you can work hard, and if you can love others, compassionate, you're fine. Now why are we getting these diseases like blood pressure, cholesterol, so-called sugar and all? It is because when we were hunter-gatherers in the forest, predation was a cause of death. So God in His wisdom gave us a special system called the autonomic nervous system. So if you saw a tiger in the forest, you had to run away from the tiger. If you don't run away, the tiger will definitely kill you. If you run away, there is a chance that you may not be killed. So you run. For running, you require energy. Today, P.T. Usha can drink glucosated run. But in the forest, you don't get glucosade. So God said, okay, I will prepare good glucosade. God made the sympathetic system secrete a hormone called adrenaline. And this adrenaline goes to the liver. In the liver, God has kept a lot of gunny bags of sugar as glycogen. So it goes into the liver, releases the sugar from the liver, which is called neoglucogenesis. Actually, Aurobindo so beautifully said, Galen and Hippocrates gave us some hocus pocus in Latin and made us get frightened. So anyway, neoglucogenesis, you get sugar. So you start running, you get energy. Then to run, your blood pressure must go up, so your blood pressure goes up. To run, your heart rate must go up, it goes up, all because of adrenaline. Now when you run away from the tiger, all these things come down. Sugar comes down, blood pressure comes down, heart rate comes down. Today we have transplanted ourselves from that forest into the society, so-called society, civilized society. Civilized society, in my concept, is making man go more towards animal instincts. That's the part. Yes, it's over, time over. Time over. Thank you very much. But if you want me to complete this whole story quickly, 2 minutes, 1 minute, yes. Now what happens? Today, everybody in society has become a tiger. Your boss is a tiger, your assistant is a tiger, your wife can be a tiger, your husband can be a tiger. So you keep seeing these tigers every minute and every day, and your blood pressure goes up, your sugar goes up, your goes up. Now there is no time to run because you can't run away from these tigers. So you have to be there and suffer that. So this permanently remains high, and you die not because of any other cause, you die because of your mind. Your mind gets frightened. So friends, be tranquil, you will live as long as you live. I'll close it with an Irish couplet which says, I eat whenever I am hungry. This is what you should follow. Never eat when you are not hungry. I drink when I am thirsty. If heavens don't fall down, I'll certainly live till I die. Thank you very much.